we've been having different speakers come today. We had Christopher Nyerges, a survivalist, who came and was showing us different medicinal properties of plants, native plants that you can find anywhere, anywhere around where you live.
Mount SAC does the Earth Day, so it gives an opportunity for the students to have a broader experience and a broader scope of what's out there, and that it's not just academic. They're looking for ways to apply all of these things to their lives. So students or non-students, I always feel like the solution isn't to look for things far away or for other people or for politicians or what's Obama going to do or what's these people going to do, what's the banks going to do. The solution is always, what are we going to do? What am I going to do in my own daily life? So what I'm teaching is really very down to earth, very simple, very low cost. They're practical things that have been done for millions of years, well, let's say millennia on earth, for providing your own food and your own medicine and thinking for yourself. So that's what I hope people get from all this, is learning to think for themselves, learning to not always think that food comes from a farm, that you can find it yourself in the wild, and that you don't have to always rely on doctors for your medicine or for your healing, that you can rely on yourself. When you start studying plants and how people lived off the land, it somehow it segues into survival skills and Native American skills very easily, because they're not just, everybody got everything from the land. For the plants, the rocks, you know, hunting, they had to make everything. So it actually all goes together to me. Well, I've always thought that the ethnobotany was a key to so many sciences. So my hope is that the students who come, they get some sense that it's a practical application, that they can actually apply this in their lives. You know, I think a lot of them, most of the students I see, I think it's a lark, it's a novelty. They're probably never going to do anything with it. But I always hope there's somebody who picks up on it, realize this is like a lost art that should be practiced, and it holds like the keys to people's survival. You know, you never know what's going to happen, and to be able to have survival skills, it seems to me very essential, and I'm hoping that there's always a couple that will pick up on that and actually practice it.
Best, 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 best.
All the Mount SAC students are suffering from a condition called NDD, which is Nature Deficit Disorder. And you saw that when he asked, has anybody seen a yucca? They don't know what a yucca is. They don't eat plants. Kids don't go outside anymore. And it's a real sad thing. So we're trying to get people reconnected with nature, with the plant thing, but also trying to get them in relationship to understand some of the major pollution issues we have and biodiversity issues.
Okay.
You've got to get out there and hug the tree and smell the nature and get dirty a little bit.
Just right outside,
we are
so
now
it's
in a
probably right out
biological
there.
holocaust. And what that means is that we're losing so many plants, so many animals. We've got to have an ethical response towards preserving life on this planet.
It's all about spreading environmental awareness and showing people why it's important to be aware of nature, to not lose that connection, and to pay attention to our surroundings. And even though we do have what we call nature deficit disorder, and we are urban children for the most part as we grow up, especially in Southern California, I'm optimistic, and I believe that once people understand that there is more to learn, that they will rise to the challenge and educate themselves. It's very, very important to be out here and to be a part of nature, not apart from it.